everybody. Welcome to Tarot Nights. It is Saturday night, right? And I hope everybody is all right. I am doing well, and I hope you are all doing well. So let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. What is happening? Who is here? Hello, Yvonne and Jonathan, Sidra, Blue Nile, Just Went, Nawal, Pretty Alda, Chanel, Blue Nile, Maya, Ella, Blue Nile, Jane. Hey, Jane. So it's good to see you guys all. It is good to see you all. Thanks for being here. So let's get started and see what happens. See what we get. So what's going on today? I hope Saturday was a good day for everyone. It was an extremely busy day for me. I am absolutely exhausted and so sore. These are the days I wish I had a masseuse on call, because I would have them here at this point. Yeah, so it's craziness, I'll tell you. I'm going to tell you that the whole selling my old house idea, I think I'm going to end up getting screwed out of all the money. The guy who's buying the house was there today, and he was very much a jerk, I guess would be the case. That'd be the best thing I could say about him. That's a nice thing to say, right? Using the nice words. But I don't think I'm going to get the rest of my money, which is going to be really upsetting to me. So, but Yvonne, if you don't like what you see, change the view, right? Do you not like what you see? Do you not like the whole idea of, sorry, my arm's in the way, right? Do you not like the whole idea of feeling defensive? Of course you don't. Who wants to feel defensive all the time? Nobody. No one that I can think of. But yeah. Hello, Barry and Lala and Vintage. Good to have you all here. And Barb, thanks for coming in. So yeah, I don't think you really feel like being defensive all the time. I think it's a very difficult thing, and it's tough. But the problem is you're defensive because there is someone who has disciplinary problems within your family, because we're looking at future family, right? So there's someone in the family who has and is going to keep having disciplinary issues. They have a problem, and they're going to have a problem with authority. At some point in the future, this is going to get very serious, right? This person is not going to learn their lesson. They are not going to take the knowledge that they've had all their lives and use it to a good end. And they are going to really, again, in the future, they are going to they're going to basically just forget about everything and move forward and move on and never look back, unfortunately. At some point, that's going to happen. They are going to just move on, move forward, and not bother looking back, because it's just too much anymore. It's too much for them. They know everybody's upset with them. They know everybody's going to be upset for them. So at some point in the future, when things get even more serious than they are, they're going to end up just leaving, and that'll be it. And nobody's going to hear from them for quite a while. I think that's the future family read. So that's what I get for you, Yvonne. I'm sorry. I know it's not a good thing. It didn't sound great, but I'm sorry. Oh, Yvonne, that's too bad, because I talked to you even before I did your reading. I was even talking about stuff. All right. Jonathan Angel. It's good to have you here. Thanks for being here. So if it sounds like my energy level is like really low today, that would be because my energy level is really low today. Yeah. So one of your aunts is trying to have a baby, and you're wondering, when will she find out she's pregnant? Okay. All right. Missing some of our regular friends tonight, right? Missing beautiful Aries, missing Selena. I don't remember Selena ever missing a show. Well, Jonathan Angel, I'm going to tell you, this looks really good. This looks really good, doesn't it? First off, if you just look at all of the cards. Every single card has a yellow type of a background to it. Right? That yellow, to me, is sun. And the sun, of course, is all about happiness. So it seems like the overall mood of the whole reading is about happiness. So that's a good start, right? I don't even have to read the cards, and we're just getting an overall feeling of everything in this reading going to be happy. So I think your aunt is going to be very successful in getting pregnant. I guess she'll be doing things the right way. And I think she'll have a lot of support, of course, family support from you, apparently, because, you wouldn't ask if you didn't care and if you weren't looking to, be supportive. And I think, that's going to be good, because that will help them with their confidence throughout the pregnancy. Right? It'll help your aunt. That's what she's going to need. The Ten of Pentacles shows me a prosperous and happy family. And of course, you can't help but notice there's a couple holding a baby. Just saying. I don't know how much better. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, the 9 and 10 of Cups. These are some of the happiest cards in all of tarot. That's amazing. That's great. So you have prosperity and happiness with family here. You have satisfaction and happiness again, and abundance in here. And then you have the 10 of Cups, which is all about a safe, blessed, and loving family here, right? So that is definitely telling me there are some very good things, very good family related things on the horizon for you. Now, the 8 of Pentacles at the end is not a bad card at all. Oh, good night, Yvonne. Yeah, I hope you feel all right. So, the 8 of Pentacles on the end is not a bad card. It just means to me that your aunt, once she has a baby. Now, I know you're asking, when will she find out she's pregnant? And I really don't have any clear answer on when on this one. There's nothing here that's really telling me when. There really isn't. But when she does get pregnant, when she does have the baby, well, I guess I'm thinking that the Eight of Pentacles is really just there to give an idea of what the future will bring. And of course, that's all about hard work and being dedicated and determined. And well, of course, that's what she's going to be with the baby. But of course, children are hard work, always hard work, no matter what age and no matter how old they are. It never matters, because they're always your children for the rest of your life, no matter anything. And it can be hard work sometimes, right? But I got to tell you, Jonathan, this is an amazingly good reading. And like I said, it just started off overall with all that yellow, started off being a happy feel to the reading. So that was good. Great reading, I think. I got to tell you, Jonathan, that was one of the happiest readings I've had. Last night, I couldn't get a happy reading if I tried to. Where were you with this question when I needed you? Because last night, it was a tear fest in here. It was a tearjerker, that's for sure. So, all right, let's see what we got for you. So, Draw, can you have a love reading, please? You can. Can you have a love reading? All right. Wow, there's a great start for a love reading, right? The Knight of Cups. You all know who he is, right? We all know him. All right, so it's time to start feeling better about yourself. It's time to restore yourself back to the old ways that you used to be. Don't just rush into things without knowing what you're doing. Make sure you have a plan, and then you can move forward. Now, whether you can move forward quickly after you plan for whatever your relationship goals are, that's okay. But if you don't plan for it, they will not go well. You need to just take some time for yourself. You really do. Take some time for yourself and think, right? Think about whose heart is it that I want to be holding? Whose heart do I want right there next to me? And then, of course, Prince Charming comes along. Your knight in shining armor comes along. And that's what you want, right? Things are great that way, because I see where he moves in very, very quickly. Right? He is moving towards you. Moving towards you really quick. But that's definitely what's going on, Sidra, in your love life right now. That's the love reading I get for you. Hope that helps. I hope it makes sense. And, well, that's that, right? All right. Let's see what we've got. Oh, that's nice, Jonathan. That is nice. Yeah, it is awesome for her and her boyfriend. It's nice that they're a great match, and they deserve all the happiness of having their first baby. That is very nice. So, Blue Nile, what are you manifesting? What are you manifesting right now? Right this minute. All right, what are you manifesting? Let's see what we've got. I think you're manifesting new ideas and new communication with somebody. I think you're looking to talk to someone new about something that's important to you, something that's going to make you feel good, bring your confidence level up. I think you're going to have the courage to do it and the conviction to stick to whatever it is. I think that, I think you are trying to develop something and you are looking for relief from it, from something that's been going on in your life, right? You're trying to develop something good and you just need some relief from the bad, from the old stuff that has happened in the past. But remember, you're searching for strength. You are searching for some kind of success. And that's kind of what you're manifesting right now as well, is that idea, the whole idea that you need to find something to make yourself feel whole. And I got to say, you don't have to really look too far because it's probably right in front of you. It is probably right in front of you, whatever it takes. But I do believe that you are, you're a very giving and thankful person, right? You give. It doesn't have to be money. I know the Six of Pentacles always, it's always about money. Everybody thinks, oh, it's money, it's Pentacles, it's money. And of course, the guy doesn't help me any by giving out money. But, giving does not have to mean money. There's a lot of things you can give, right? You can give your time. You can give your talent. You can give the things that you can share with people, things you can share with other people that are going through issues or problems, or, just in general, help people out. And I think, that's you. I think that's something you would do. And I think you would be very thankful for the opportunity to help people that way. So these are the things I feel that you are manifesting, Blue Nile. I really do. These are the things I'm feeling. Hello, Nawal, my friend. Can you know what the Pisces feels for you? Sure. Don't forget, tomorrow night is Kipper Sunday. Right? Kipper night tomorrow night. Readings are a bit longer, so get here early if you get your questions in early. Because I do use more cards in a Kipper reading than I do in a regular reading. And, readings are a little bit longer than a regular tarot reading because they are a little more in depth and there's more to them, right? Anybody who's been here on Kipper Sundays has known that, yeah, it's a little more in depth and there's more to it, which takes more time. So, there's always ways to get a guaranteed reading, right? There's always ways right there at the bottom of the screen to get those guaranteed readings by donating. Donations guarantee a reading. They also move you up to the top of the list. Not that there is a list. I pick things at random usually, but, you never know. Hey, you never know. How's the Pisces feel for you? The Pisces feels is very understanding of the conflict that you're going through in your mind right now. They think that you are going through something emotionally, and they are very understanding and patient with you. They're going to just wait for you to become to get that emotional balance back and get yourself emotionally in tune. And they are very sympathetic about things like that. I think the Pisces has moved on from something else completely and left it behind, never coming back, never turning around to see what it is again, right? They are moving off and never coming back to something in their past, which is good. And I think, the Pisces is just ready to make a decision about what they want to do and who they want to do it with. So that's what I get. That is what I got for you. I hope that made sense. I hope so. Yeah, Blue Nile, I understand. You just want to have some lighthearted fun. Yeah, don't we all? Don't we all? So, yeah. I'd like to have some lighthearted fun. There are no light hearts in the Night Reader world, let me tell you. There are none. All right, Yalda, how are you? You're pretty. How else are you, right? That's why we call you Pretty Yalda. Could I please see the intentions of S regarding you? Okay. What are S's intentions regarding you? What are S's intentions regarding you? Now let's see what we get. So I think S's intentions are good. I think S wants to be that dependable provider that you are looking for, right? I think S has very realistic expectations of what they should be thinking about, and they feel like, okay, well, I will just sit back and rest and relax until Pretty Yalda is ready to move forward with me. I think that there has been problems with, you're not feeling well, you're feeling like you've been hurt before, and maybe not sure about exactly what you want to do moving forward, but it's time, right? It's time to move on. It's time to start over. It's time to, get past the past, right? That's easy enough. Get past the past. Again, I think you are somebody who is willing to be very giving to people around you. I think you're very generous to the people who are near you, and I think they are all very thankful for having you near them. And I think that is, includes S as well. So I think S is ready for a change in their life. I think they're at a turning point in their life, and I think, regarding you, they are, you are the person that they are looking for to help them make that turn. All right? Yeah, so work with that. Work with that whole turning point idea, and know that S is definitely going to be somebody who you can depend on and wants to be a provider and is very, very realistic about things. So that's what I got for you. All right, y'all. Thank you. Chanel. Hey, Chanel. No questions tonight, Chanel? Oh, yeah, there's your question. How are you all doing today? I don't think that was the question. No question. All right. right. So, Maya, how are you? Will S move towards you in love? Vintage, I sound kind of tired. I am exhausted. All right, I'm way beyond tired. Tired came and went somewhere around lunchtime. And exhaustion creeped in somewhere in this afternoon. And I am exhausted. Yes, Chanel, you are going through a lot. Mm-hmm. All right, so what do we got for you, Maya? Maya, I think things are really changing big time between you and S. I think S has really got a fire burning under him, right? To move toward you with love, right? S is really on the move, but I think I think this has been weighing very heavily on you. I don't think it's been something that's been really easy, and it's not easy. I don't think it is easy for you. So, you just have to remember that is the tough part. That is the really tough part. But the Queen of Rods is around for you. The Queen of Rods, she's great because she's the one who is the cheerleader. She is the one who gives you the pep talk. She'll make you feel better no matter what. Friendly and loving and warm and determined to do that. And she'll be successful in cheering you up about things and let you know, right, that S is moving toward you in love. S is moving toward you in love. The devil says, I don't want that to happen. So the devil is throwing temptations out there for S right now. And, then it's up to S to decide if he's going to take these temptations, if he's going to move forward with anything that tempts him, or is he going to, be judged as someone who resisted those temptations. So I do think S will move towards you in love. I think it's been something that's been bothering you for a while. But I think, you got to remember there's always people out there supporting you and cheering for you. It's S that you need to watch just to make sure that things don't get a little crazy for them. And, because you want them to be a good person when they get to you. And that's what I see. That's what I get for you. Okay, Maya? Thank you. All right, let's see where we are. Bella, how are you? Good. So, Bella, how long will the Capricorn and his girlfriend have together? Are you asking because you want to be next in the girlfriend succession? Do you like the music just went? Do you like the music? You're welcome, Maya, very much. Do you like the music? That's my question. My question to you. I know you didn't expect you had to answer questions, did you? Yes, good. I'm glad. I am glad you enjoy it. I'll tell you just a real quick story about the music. The music was all done for me specifically by a very dear friend of mine. And he did a whole album of this music that you're listening to, and for me. And so I used to use it every single night, and then I stopped for a while, and I was like, oh, you know what? I got a minute or two extra. Let me get it started up. But it's very, very cool. There's some very cool tunes in there, and it's all instrumental, of course. It's all instrumental stuff, but information about this album, because then he put it out on YouTube and stuff after that. And it's if you look in my description, it's at the very bottom. The album is called Disengaged. So if you're looking for it, there you go. All right, how long will the Capricorn and his girlfriend last together? Ooh, I gotta tell you, they're gonna be together for a while. They're a very successful couple. They have a lot of confidence and a lot of support of other people around them. I think they are very relaxed. I think they're very laid back, and I think they find a lot of time for themselves together. I think they are ready to actually move forward with the relationship into being something more, because they're both kind of adventurous people. I think, dependability comes into play. I think they're very dependable to each other, and they know they can count on each other. And, they are hard to get rid of. They're just hard to get rid of. They're not someone that once they've become a relationship, neither one of them really wants to give up the other one. There's always hope for you. If that's what you're looking for, there's hope. But I think you really need the faith, the healing and inspiration of the star, right? That's what you really need, is the inspiration and the healing and the comfort of the star. Because I do think the Capricorn and his girlfriend are going to last for a while. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks, Blue Nile, for being here. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. How you doing, Jane? I haven't seen you in so long, and I'm glad you are here. I really am glad you're here. It's good to see you. How are things going for you? I hope they're going well. So will your love N, the Aries, like me, call you or message you next week or not? And everybody knows next week we're already into December, right? It's craziness, I'll tell you. It feels crazy. So, will N call or message you next week? So I think, yes, they will. I think N is looking to move forward, right? They are excited to be in touch with you. And I think there's that emotional connection. There's emotional potential for the two of you, for you and N to be more than things are right now. And I think that helps you heal, right? Things might become serious for you. Stick to your traditions, of course. Always stick to your traditions. And, never feel like you never want to have a feeling that N is doing things that you don't know about or behind your back, right? Being sneaky, I should say. You want to have that. You need to have that confidence that they are not being that way sneaky. And then, here at the end with the Two of Cups, well, the Two of Cups is all about a strong emotional connection with someone, right? It might be a friendship, but if it is, it could lead to a relationship. And these are the things I see. So I think right off the bat, yes, N will message or call you next week. All right, Jane, thank you. Thank you very, very much for your question. And it's very good to see you here. Yeah. All right, so let's see where we are. Yeah, so I'm exhausted, Vintage. I gotta tell you. All right, just let's see here. Vintage, you would like to know, can you get a reading on blessings or miracles on their way towards you? Sounds nice. All right, can you get a reading on blessings or miracles on their way toward you? Let's see what we've got. So I think right now you're feeling a little sad, right? You feel a little bit alone. And that's not what you want. I don't think that's what you want at all, right? You don't want to feel sad. You don't want to be alone. You want to be with people. You want, people to have a good relationship with you. You want to have that emotional healing. You want to have that whole successful time with people. You want to be able to spend time with people, or somehow or another. And I think you will, right? Because the Three of Cups is all about friends and loved ones, people being around you and having a good time, right? Having fun, having a lot, having plenty. Right? It almost looks like they've got their Thanksgiving tablecloth on. But yeah, I think that's the case, right? I think this feeling of being alone is really something that if you take into consideration everything, you could be okay. So I think that's a blessing for you, right? I think it's a blessing that you have your friends that I think you're going to be able to count on, and that's going to make you feel better. Well, that's of course a blessing. Now, you can't have blessings or miracles without the devil coming in and trying to ruin the whole thing. And sure enough, that's what he's trying to do, because someone out there is, going to tempt you or lie to you about something and try to take this happiness away, try to take your blessing away. But, you're smarter than that, right? You're smarter than that. The Hermit says, you will take some time to yourself, because you go from here, where it's this isolation by yourself, to the Hermit. Look at the difference in posture, right? He's sitting up tall, and he's, looking very confident and feeling very good about himself. Even though he's there by himself, he is feeling good about it. This person is bent over and they're hunched over and they are just in a terrible position. So I think you know, to get past this part of things, you just need to take some time to reflect on the good things, right? Don't think about the sacrifices that you've had to make. Think about the good things that are going on. And again, I think your friends are going to be there. And overall, those friends are your blessing. All right, Vintage? So thank you for your question. Thanks for being here. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. Oh my. I am searching. Oh, there you go. Chanel's got a question. You did have a question. Jane, you're very welcome. I'm glad you are here tonight. Thank you for being here. Hey, Barb. Chanel, your question is, why are people around you not seeing your worth to them? Well, that doesn't sound good. I thought the people around you knew your worth to them. So that's very strange. It's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Let's see why. Why, oh why? Why are people around you not seeing your worth? Because I think they're finding that the people who are nearest to you are more concerned about other people, right? They want to see the happiness about family, their own family, and their friends, and they are more concerned about those people than they are right now about you. You being the usually very active and adventurous person who likes to explore new things and do and try new things. I think that's kind of going by the wayside right now, and I think it's time for you to plant the seed in whoever it is that's not seeing your worth. I think you really need to plant the seed in their mind that you are worth a lot. You're worth everything. You're worth everything that they can give you, because that's what they should be doing, especially in this time now that you are pregnant. But yeah, you also have to plant that seed, though, that, hey, if you don't want to appreciate me, there are plenty of other people out there who will. And, well, you know what? That is probably extremely true, and that may be the way to go. That's the only thing. I think the people around you need some guidance as to what to do, because things are getting serious now. Things are getting serious. You're going to have a baby, right? And, so things are getting Very... Things are getting very much... I can only use the word serious because that's really what it is. Things are going in such a serious manner, and so far being serious at this point, and being so serious that I don't think the people around you who are not seeing your worth are not ready for that. They are not ready to make the kind of commitments that have to be made at this point. They're just not. Things are getting serious. You have to fall back on your traditions. You have to fall back on the things you know, right? Protect yourself and the baby first. Protect you and the baby first. Plant that seed in the mind. Plant the seed in your mind, in their minds. Okay? And that's what I get for you. So, I hope that makes sense to you. Did I miss anybody? Oh, Lala, I did. Missed you. I'm sorry. Lala, it's good to have you here. Thanks for being here. When will you meet your husband? Do you know him already? What kind of person is he? Well, that takes all the fun out of dating, doesn't it? And trying to learn about somebody. They are focused, they are focused on things that don't keep going good. No, you're right. That's what I told you in the very beginning. They're focused on other people. Too much. Too focused on other people. So. All right, when will you meet your husband? Do you know him already? What kind of person is he? You're welcome. You are welcome. So, all right, let's see what we got for you. What kind of person? Do you know him already? Have you ever met him before? No, I don't think you do. I don't think you've seen them before. I don't think you know this person. I don't think you know them, and I don't really think the person that you believe is going to be your husband at some point is going to be the right person at all. I know, and this doesn't sound good to you, right? Doesn't sound great to me either, but I have to tell it to you. I think you're looking for fun. I think you're looking for fun, basically. You're looking to have a good time, right? You want to enjoy your life with someone. But the first person that comes into your life that you think, okay, this might be my husband, is going to be a very controlling person. It's going to be somebody who is, who plays mind games and always wants to argue or have conflicts with you. And that's going to leave you very sad, right? It's going to give you a lot of anxiety and stress and make it difficult for you to even sleep at night. This anxiety and stress turns into physical symptoms and physical illness. So I got to say, the first person that comes along that you think might be your husband, or someone introduces you to that you think, oh, maybe this is him. Maybe he's really good looking or something like that. He is not going to be the perfect one for you. So I think you need to keep on looking at that point, right? It's time to look and see what it is that is out there further ahead than where you are looking now, because this person does not look like a good thing for you, right? The 4, 5, and 9 of swords are not happy cards. Yep. And that's what I get for you, Lala. I'm sorry. I know, not happy. I don't like to be as just says, the bearer of bad news. Did the music get spooky? Oh, good. Where did I do that at the right time, huh? Alright, is there another question? Oh, Barb had one. I saw Barb. Barb, you are the second person who said they did not get a notification tonight. You are the second one that said that. I don't know why, and I'm sorry that you didn't. But it did happen to 2 people now. Oh, Barb, you had a question about someone, I think. I thought you had a question about someone specific. And I'm looking. There it is. What does M, like mom, want from you? What does M want from you? Right, what does M want from you? Alright, what does M want from you, Barb? Such contradictions in this reading, I have to say. M wants to talk to you, but M wants you to be stuck in the past. M wants you to be stuck back where you were, right? They want you to get pulled back into a place where you don't want to be and you can't get out of. And that's the communication that they want with you, because that's where the communication is going to go, right? It really seems like there's always, talking to someone has to lead somewhere, right? It has to lead to something. There's always some purpose for speaking to someone. And that's what I think. I think they want to drag you back into a bad time or a bad situation where you felt very stuck, right? Because they think this is going to make them happy and make them feel like, okay, well, I can give safety. Well, but you know what? You don't need to be sucked back into the past, because this is not going to make you happy. This is not going to make you feel good. This is going to make you feel horrible. You'll feel like you are chained down to that past again. And you know what? All of the progress that you've made forward gets taken right back to zero. So I think M has their own motives in mind, but I think you just need to keep on the path that you're on of emotional healing, right? Do not bother with M, because M wants to draw you back into something bad, into something that you should not be there, right? But it's all about communication with them. If you don't communicate with them, they can't pull you back into the past. Keep on healing. Just keep on healing every single day. That's all you can do, Barb. You're doing a great job. And, I know you don't want to take steps backwards, that's for sure. And just keep on doing the good job you're doing. That's all. Hey, Austin. How are you? How's it going? Yeah, on to bigger and better things. Keep the past in the past and move on. The past is the past, and X's are X's for a reason, right? Those are some of my favorite sayings. All right, Austin. So, nope, don't be going there again is right, Barb. Please don't go there again. So, the spirit reading. Absolutely. Big spirit. Sounds good. So what does the spirit want to tell you? What do they want you to know? I think they want you to know that someone is trying to get in touch with you, but they are not able to. They haven't been able to. It's been, they're trying very hard, but they can't quite make that communication happen. There is a communication gap there. And that's not good, right? You want to make sure that they can get in touch with you. I'm not sure who that is, but I do think it's someone who you count on a lot. Someone who has provided for your family or provides for their family that you know. And I think that's who it is that is trying to get in touch with you and having problems. I think, the spirits want you to know that there is, it's time for you to take some time out for yourself, right? You need to do, what is it? The 4 R's of the 4 R's of the Four of Swords: rest, relax, renew, and feel relief. Yeah, I think that's what is being told to you, because if you do that, I think you'll be able to, get past any issues that are going on, get past any problems, sneak by holding on to everything you've got and move right along, right? Move past everything. If you do that, I think big changes will come. Big changes in a good way. Big changes, right? The tower is always about very big changes. And so, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for you. And I hope that makes some sense to you. I hope, things are working out for you, and I hope you're doing well. I appreciate you being here. So thank you. All right. Do I see another question? Or did I miss a question? No. I don't think I did. I think I got to them all tonight. That's good. Well, that's good. Anything else going on? Anything else going on anybody wants to talk about? We got 2 minutes left, right? Awesome. Thank you so much. Again, I do appreciate you being here. Yeah, Barb, not going there again. Absolutely. I completely agree. Do not. You can't take all those steps forward that you've been taking, right? Because you're moving on, right? You are moving along really good. You're doing a great job of that, moving forward, doing better and getting better, healing. But if you start moving back, that kind of negates everything you've done. You don't want that. I know you don't want that. I know you just want to be happy and do your thing, right? Do your own thing, and don't worry about this guy. Whoever he is, he needs to move away. He needs to stop bothering you and stop talking to you. Be part of something else of his own. If he wants to be your past, so guess what? He can be your past. Stay there, because it's not going to do you any good, that's for sure. So, all right, folks, it is 7:00 here on the East Coast of the United States. Oh, just when you can ask anytime. Don't think you have to donate to ask. It's always greatly appreciated. Generosity is greatly appreciated here, of course, but It's not a requirement to get a reading, but I do appreciate that. So, all right, folks, like I said, it is 7 o'clock here on the East Coast of the United States, and I am exhausted. So I am going to bid you a fond farewell. I hope you all had a good night. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it always. And don't forget, tomorrow night is the Kipper edition of Tarot Nights. The Kipper edition. It's going to be good. And we'll see how everyone's doing tomorrow. All right? All right. You all have a good night, and I'll see you then. 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Bye now.